Hello, everyone. Welcome in for your daily. This is for the next 24 to 36 hours worth of energy that you might experience, things you might hear, see, feel, notice, all that jazz over the next 24 to 36 hours. I hope everybody's doing well and doing good. I am almost done with all of the zodiac signs for the weeklies. I only have 4 left. I'll try and get those up and out today. And I think that's really all I have. Hey, little pink pearl, welcome in. All right, so let's get started. What do we have coming in first, angels and guides? What do we need to know first? Hey, MN, welcome in. There's a snake. Then you got the soulmate. Muckery. Okay, let's see. Somebody, you got new love or renewed hope. Divine intervention. Because there is a snake. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the soulmates. Here. Okay. Move that over. Okay, so what is this, Spirit? Please tell me. It's like somebody's sitting here trying to like renew some hope, but it's like time to reflect because there's like I keep wanting to say, there was my throat. I keep wanting to say because there's like a snake in the grass, but you might not be aware because you got the disguise here and the remembering. Speaking up, what is this? Tell me. Tell me what this is, please. Communication. You're going to be talking to somebody today. Maybe about like meeting up, something like that. And you got the wine, this man, the emperor, and this feminine. Yeah, you both are drawn to each other. There's a drawing here of like coming together. What is this? Tell me about the dynamic first, please, of what this connection is. What's going on between these two people? During this time frame, what do we need to know? It just feels like something's been taking a long time. It's a wish. Hey, Jean, welcome in. And moving forward, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. This feels like somebody's kind of like wishing that somebody would reach out. And a part of me wants to say something like with plans or something. But somebody's just kind of just going to continue to move forward on their own. And what is the 2 of Cups with the Ace of Cups? I'm going to move this out of the way. I feel like that's just top overhead. I'll clarify that in a minute. Intuition. You're probably going to feel this come in before this person reaches out. You can feel it. And then it's like, doo-doo-doo, and you get excited because it's almost like somebody shoots out. It's how I'm seeing it. Kind of sitting by yourself and somebody's like shooting out a message. And then she catches it. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. Somebody shoots out a message here, so on. To me, it feels like messages, like text or something. And then somebody else catches the message. And it's like almost looking at it, being excited. What is the message? It's like this They're aiming right at you. It's like this masculine's like sitting under a tree, or they're sitting there and they're thinking, hey, welcome in. They're like sitting and they're thinking, and then they're looking at this Ace of Cups and like, I want to go forward. I want to move forward here. So then they shoot it out. They might send you like a series of texts to get something going. It's because they love you. But they're holding back. I want to say they're holding back. See, you got the Five of Wands. They're walking away from some sort of competition or drama or something. Wow, my cards are falling everywhere. And they're just sitting by themselves. The person who reaches out is just they could even be like sitting. This feels like outside. Somebody's outside. And then they could either be sitting or laying down and thinking. It feels like thinking. And then they reach out and send you a message. What is the message about? I'm seeing lots of images of somebody like just putting it out there. What is this message about? Can you tell me what the Eight of Wands is? What's the message? Fortress. This friend. This is a friend. Feels like they've been stubborn and kind of like being avoiding something here. But they've been going within. They have regret. The White Rabbit. Childhood. Again, it's a friend. And they speak. This person needs to talk to their friend. And then you get the Emerald. And again, it's going back to like my whole point where somebody was like, and nostalgia, and they're like missing somebody and they want to reach out to their friend, and it feels like they're people. And it's probably because they're sitting by themselves, because let's not forget how they got there. I don't know why that feels important. It feels like this person did something, obviously, because they have the regret here. And so now it's like they're kind of put out of the group, or they're having to sit and do some reflecting because of something that they did. They made the decision to hold back. Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. What did they do? What did this person do? Queen of Swords. They might have said something to this Emperor. Just like about you. Or something like that. I'm not really necessarily sure. But this person, they're disappointed in something that they did. So they shifted the foundation. So whatever it is that they did, I don't know. I can't really dig too much into figuring out what it was this person actually did, but it does feel like I want to keep saying that, like this person did something that caused them to be on the outside, and they're sitting out on, by themselves, and they're needing to reflect. And so now it feels like this person has taken the time to reflect, and they realize what it was that they had did, and now they're going to reach out to you. And it feels like to send some sort of apology or something like that, because it feels like they tried to do something without you knowing, and you figured it out. Journey. Strength. This man, this could be a masculine. Or a feminine did this to a masculine. Something like that. I don't know. It's like you got to put yourself kind of where you're going to fit in this. type of situation. It just, long story short, somebody did something to somebody else. And they didn't think that they were going to get busted or caught, or they weren't going to feel the way that they are feeling. However, you know things. So you figured it out. And now it feels like somebody has to come back with like their tail between their legs. Bracing the change. They're being prepared that they're going to come into like a hostile environment. Yeah, they're aiming carefully. It feels like they I don't know. This person's just, they're consumed with guilt. And now it feels like they want to come back and make things right during this time frame here. All right. A part of me just wants to, I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. It depends upon what it was that this person did, but in a way it feels like, well, you shouldn't have did what you did then, especially if we're friends. And I don't know if this person thinks that you just didn't see it. I have no idea. It feels something like that. And oh yeah, because I didn't even address the snake. What is the snake? Because it might be where it's the snake that's trying to, or somebody just behaved in snaky. They tried to conceal something. What is the snake? The Hierophant. King of Swords. What? This person can have air and earth in their chart. But this person is like walking or doing something like in a King of Swords type of nature. And blocking this. The snake is trying to block this person from being able to really say anything. That's the snake. I don't know. It just feels gross. Okay. So it just feels like kind of like be a little careful because you might have a snake in the grass. All right. And they might be showing themselves. Oops. Yeah, you might be like weeding out the grass for the snakes. Something like that. I don't know. But it does feel like that. It just feels like a big, huge no thank you. Alrighty. All right, what do we have coming in next? Another part of the day. Oops. What do we have coming in next, please? That's random. I just heard the song to the wheels on the bus go round and round. That's some elementary stuff. Okay. What do we have? Thank you. A player. Somebody's trying to play something strategically. Somebody might literally be playing the game of chess. Single parent. Inner knowing. The home foundation. That feels relevant too. Okay. So this could just be a single parent that's trying to do something strategically and thinking about like the possibilities here of the home foundation. What is this? The hardship. Somebody might be having a hard time doing something like as a single parent, the responsibilities of that. Partnership. If you're not a parent, this could be like something happens later in the day where you like think about something that had to do with like, I don't know, something brings it. to this, and something being an empty nest. There's a separation here. There's like a void. But this feels like somebody's looking at their like home life. What is this part? Harmony. Responsibilities. This feels okay. This feels like, honestly, what this feels like is that there's like a situation where it's like someone is like sitting there thinking about the hardships and how it would be nice or something like that if they were collaborating with somebody, or there was like two or something like that. But it's like no one's home. It's like just one person and making adjustments, or if somebody's feeling lonely or something. And then on the other side, it's like here with there's possibilities and the home foundation. It's like this biker character is having like this emotional force, because it feels like somebody's thinking like, oh, this person is just off living a wonderful life. The grass is greener. And this person, it just feels like somebody's in a situation where they're by themselves. And so they feel like alone. And then don't do that to yourself. If this is like, don't do that, because it's almost like somebody's sitting there thinking like, oh, well, the ex or this person, they're off doing this, that, the other. And it feels something like that could be just the furthest of the truth. And it feels like somebody's just kind of in their head. This is a family dynamic. I just seen the 10 of Cups. What is this here? The World. The Two of Wands. Feels like making a trip or something. You got the World with the Two of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is regretting a commitment. Or they're feeling resourceful or remorseful is the right word. And now they want to move forward out of something. Somebody could actually be like, do they even do that anymore? I'm kind of getting like somebody could be like actually writing a check or something, or a note, a list before going and doing something. 6 of Pentacles. Hold on. 6 of Pentacles, the Wish, and the Decision. What? It does feel, wow, and then that wanted to come out anyway, the Empress. It feels like there's a mom or some sort of situation here. There's an Empress that's feeling bad, or it's just, if they're busy. It's hard, it feels like. And somebody's just sitting there and it's like they're just trying to live life the best way that they can. And somehow somebody's thinking something was better on the other side of it. And Page of Swords. Somebody was curious. A King of Swords. So they just cut someone off. I'm not liking this energy at all. But it's almost like the King of Swords is over here thinking like, it's weird. This is weird energy. It almost feels like if somebody's sitting there, if you find yourself doing this later or something like that, thinking that somebody's doing way better now that they're, they're off living this like gracious life. It's not the truth. They're not. It feels like they're just stressed out. They're overthinking something. They made the wrong decision. Somebody decided to go and, because the grass was greener, but really your grass would be greener if you watered your own grass. It feels like something like that. Energy. The Crew. You're going to hear from this person. I don't know if you want to actually hear from this person. Yeah, they might want to offer you something. If this isn't like, this could just even be a project. It doesn't have to literally be what it is that I'm saying. It just feels like, it does feel like a family situation. It really does. But for others of you that don't have children, or if it's not a family situation, it could be a job situation. It could be anything like that. But somebody was left on their own to do something by themselves. And one or both people are thinking that now that they're absent from each other, they're living their best life. And it feels like that could be farthest of the truth. And it feels like this King of Swords person is realizing something, that they had a good foundation and now they want to offer some sort of, like the flamingos, the knight. They want to come back and be like, they want to express something to you. They want to resolve something. It's coming in the form of like the flamingos, which is soulmate. It feels like this could go 50-50. It can go either way. But it's like they want to bring in an olive branch to you. They want to make amends. No. The bird cage, I don't like that. Yeah, and then you got the coin toss again. It could go either way. I mean, honestly, maybe for some of you, you'll take it back. Others of you, you will not. But it's the bird cage energy here. And the bird cage talks about possessive, codependent, clingy, restless, oblivious, controlled, singing something away. They want freedom without content. It's like the domino effect, a hostage, jealous, trapped, and predator. Like, that's not good energy. It's like somebody wants to be put in a cage or wants to put somebody in a cage. And it's kind of like somebody's like sitting here like, I don't know. It feels like somebody's just really realizing how hard it is to do something on their own. But there's a lot of, I don't know, I don't want to make light of it to say like, there's a lot of people out there that do this and stuff. It just feels like somebody's having a hard time. And it feels like they need a friend. And yet at this time frame, this person walks in and they want to like de-escalate it or make it seem like it's not really that big of a problem. And it's like, buddy, it was. It's a new day. It feels like, oh, it's a new day. Get over it. They're trying to come back in and reconcile with you, but they bring complications. This person might do something to confuse you. And it feels like run away from this, because you're already kind of going through something and feeling like you're struggling. It just feels like having a hard day as a parent or a hard day in the friends group and nobody's showing up for you. And then this other person comes in and it's the same person that caused it. I think that's the point I want to say. You cannot heal from a situation in the same place where you were hurt, if that makes sense. I feel like that's important for somebody to know. So during this time frame, I don't know what is, honestly, you guys, I don't know what has been going on with the energy this past week. I don't know if there is some sort of alignment going on. I have no idea what has been going on. But this whole week, since I want to say like the end of last week, my energy, I don't know if you can even tell through the lives, it's shifted. And I've even like secluded myself where I'm not even trying to even talk or do anything. And I'm pretty much a person that stays to myself anyway. But even just people that I would normally talk to, I'm not. I'm avoiding everything because I'm trying to figure out the energy, because the energy feels so off. And I'm noticing that even within the dailies and the messages, where it's like, I don't know what this, and I've even messaged and talked to Jean about it, where it's like something is just going on. And at first I was thinking that it was, the chat or, the lives. Like, I wonder if that's what it is. But then I've had things in my own personal life that's, come up and happened. And I don't know. It's like, I just want to kind of, I don't know. And I'm pushing through it. let's see, what are you writing? Right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I have no idea what this energy is, and I notice it in here. I don't know if there's like third party energies going on or anything like that, because honestly, the way how I read, and I do that even with my personal clients, my private clients. I normally get a physical reaction. Sometimes when I'm reading for them, I'm taking in the energy. So a lot of times it'll come out like, it'll come off like this is something that's me. No, it's not. I'm reading everybody else's energy. It's just energy that I'm reading, and I can feel it. And it's just weird. And I don't know who or what it is, but it does feel something where it's just like you're not by yourself. You might have people, but I know it's been weighing me down for like days, and I don't do anything different. I really don't. I hang out with my kids. I don't talk to boys. Well, I'm saying boys, but they're not boys, but guys, I don't do that. I don't date. I don't go and hang out. I don't do anything like that. I sit in my house. That's what I literally do all the time. So, and I have a very, 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 very small friend group. Like I don't even like the word friend, just because I don't like labels, and it's very small. It's like maybe 3 people. So I really don't know what this energy is, but I don't know. I do send out healing energy to whoever this is, because it does feel really heavy. So I don't know who that is, but I don't know. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay, I'll do one more spread, and then I'll try and come back for questions. And then I only have 4 of the signs left to do, and I'll do those and put them up. Okay, I'll try and get those done. Okay, all right. Lastly, before we come back, please, what messages do you have, please, Spirit? What do we need to know? Divine connection. Oh, that's a swing. See, that's like there's a connection out there. Music might be related. There's some strong feelings here. But then somebody might be going through, you got the divine connection. There might be an ex-lover that's watching this or doing something, I don't know. That says like an old spark or an ex. But then it feels like this is more immediate. What's going on right now is there is like a divine connection here. There's like love and strong affection here. But then somebody's like heartbroken. They feel shattered. But then you also have like there's a non-commitment here that connects somebody through music. There's like some inspiration here. That's what this feels like. And then over here that you don't see is an X. Of course. It's like, of course. All right, tell me about this divine connection, love, all of that, the heartbreak, everything. Show me that layout. Okay, so yeah, it's destined. You got some anxiety over it. Oh my gosh. The crow, the courage. Huh. It's like somebody wants to fully engage. This is like magical. This magic moment, this connection is strong. Yeah, strong emotions. There's a desire. It's the ladybug. It's balance. It's something like something's coming true here. What is the heartbreak and the shattered then? Having to remove something. There's harmony that needs to be restored. And a clean sweep Something is distorted. The Lovers. Swans. And yes, the answer is yes. You might have a question or a pending question that you wanted to have answered between you and this person, and the answer is yes. But something is going to get started between you and this person. Then what is the non-commitment in the music? What does that have anything to do with? This woman. You probably are just listening. Yeah, and then you got the drums. I do that all the time. I love listening to music, even in my headphones. I'll listen to it and it changes me. I don't know. You might be getting messages through music. That's crazy. But it's kind of like you might just be like, okay, I'm not even worried about any of this. Going on about your merry little day, and then a song comes on, or you hear like a lyric or something, it makes you turn around. Like, are you kidding me again? This is happening again. It's supposed to happen. I don't even want to check on that one yet because it feels like who cares? It really does. Okay, what's happening in this time frame between these two? I'm like seeing these. That's one song, My Anxiety. Dun, dun, dun. The six of this is soulmate energy. Obviously, because the swan's here. What does the soulmate want? What do they want? Queen of Swords. It's like sitting there waiting, like, what do you want? Okay, moving forward. It's a burden. You might be waiting on this person to, not waiting like that. I'm not saying that. This person could be coming your way with their things. It's kind of like, all right. Because like she's sitting here waiting. I'm like, okay, what is it that you need? What's going on? What's happening? And I'm looking like somebody needs to bring their stuff. They need to get in the car. They need to travel to you. You're just like, okay. What is this? This King of Pentacles. They're talking to you. Feels like I'm single again. I'm single again? What? What? I'm single again? I'm on my own. On the road again. I'm thinking on the road again. Oh my gosh, and I'm hearing that all by myself. This person's, they're out by themselves again. So they need their friend. They need their soulmate. They need, they need you. It feels like they're talking to you about what's happened, what's going on. Oh, that was loud. This Tower and the Judgment. This person might be coming forward to you like emotionally, like they experienced a tower, so they need you. And I don't think it bothers you. Does it bother you? I don't think so. In a way, it feels like you knew that it was going to happen. What? They always come to you for healing. Always. So no, you're not bothered by it. I don't want to say that. Okay, for a side note, please nobody come at me crazy. Because I don't like to talk like that or say that about people. This person, if right when I seen this and it was coming out, I heard it's a toxic ex. Now, whether this person is your toxic ex or they're dealing with a toxic ex, I don't know. But that's there. That's what I got. And they are bringing something forward to you. The Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You make this person calm whenever, wow, see, that's my whole point. Whenever this person is like lacking something or they are like put out in the cold or something like that, you bring temperance to this person. It feels like that's really important for you to know, is that at the end of the day, no matter what, you are temperance for this person. And it's like a battle to talk. This person might be feeling like really low when they're talking to you. But it's the Knight of Cups. It feels like be gentle. I don't know. It does. It feels like kind of go easy on me or something. So I don't think that this is your toxic ex. I don't know. Ace of Cups. You love this person. Wait a minute. Okay. That was really weird. Okay. I don't know if anybody caught that because I sure didn't until just now because I have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of this deck with the Page of Swords with the same Queen of Wands. This person's watching this person. However, what is weird, I had this deck in my hand when I was shuffling, and yet these two cards came out of this deck. Right? Or am I tripping here? They came out together because I remember seeing that, and when I seen it, that's what I heard, a toxic ex. I'm going to have to rewind and watch this back because that just kind of broke my brain a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, it just feels Nine of Pentacles. I don't know. It does feel like be careful or be aware or something like that. This one's watching. So if this is their ex, it's they're watching. And the Nine of Pentacles is like, you're not doing anything. You're single. You can do what you want to do. Nine of Pentacles. This person feels like they're single. And they're coming forward. Wow. With the Lovers. It doesn't have to be that way, though. It doesn't have to be yucky. It's just like, it feels like, if nothing else, it's just they need to be healed or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm glorifying something that I shouldn't. But for some of you, this is just a friend. For others of you, if this isn't a friend and it's your ex that's coming back around, then, I mean, you've been asking for this person anyway. The Sun. I don't know. It feels like choose wisely. And I'm seeing the Two of Swords. This might be an actual lesson that you're learning. As far as, you know, if you keep opening that door, leaving that door open a little bit, they're going to keep entering. And you won't learn that lesson until you firmly close the door. But others of you, it feels like this person just, they're getting away from something toxic. I hate using that word. I really do. I just don't. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. It just feels like go slow. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that made sense. I don't know. My brain is like, I'm still trying to figure out where that card came from. So, I don't know. That might be relevant. So, all right, I'm going to leave this here. I'll come back for questions and I'll upload the other ones. I'll try to. So, okay, I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Thank you guys so much very much for watching. Till next time. Bye.